It's something that put him down for 3 to 4 months.
Well, he's playing for the Seahawks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing for the Seahawks
back
now.
in game 8 or 9, they said. So they basically lost him for half the season.
I'm sure a lot of Minnesota fans are happy about that.
Well, I mean, it wasn't Percy's fault that he left. Minnesota didn't pay him the money because everybody was pissed that he went out. So it's like, in essence, Percy Harvin had a problem with the coaching staff, which, again, Leslie Fisher or whatever, what's his name? Leslie Frazier. To me, like, he's not the best coach in the world, but he's like a guy, he's like, what do you call a bookend? Like, he's going to just hold everything up, and then they're going to find a coach to bring them into the future because motherfucking guy took the job on a lame duck year when they got rid of Brad Childress, or is it? Yeah, it's Brad Childress. And then he's held the team together for this long. He's like Romeo Cornell, but he's still got a job. That's basically the only difference between the two. And he got Adrian Peterson. That's why the motherfucker still got a job. Just hand the ball to that motherfucker and get out of the way.
That guy's a fucking great player, man.
You saw today he said that he's going for the all-time rushing record. So AP
Emmett Smith?
Yes.
My idol?
Yes.
I don't know, man.
Well,
you got to last as long as Emmett.
That's where we differ because Emmett Smith, you could have had a fucking rushing title, DB. You could have been
a team.
Yeah, bro. If DB was a Dallas Cowboy behind the line that this
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Daryl Johnson could have ran for fucking 2,000
Don't get me wrong.
behind those
Dallas had a
man.
great line, but that doesn't elude the fact that Emmitt Smith was a skillful running back who blocked, who caught out the backfield,
that he blocked,
who fucking
He's a team
ran,
player.
who ran like a team, who never ran out of bounds, who ran with a head of steam. He would hit you. He would juke you, and he was a good player. And he bought his linemen Rolexes
He's a
when
team
they won.
player, so I'm not gonna hate
when they won the Super Bowl.
But it
Emmitt
pisses
Smith
me off that
was a
Emmitt
fucking
Smith,
great back. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
To me, yo, yeah, he's a good back. He holds
He's a
the
great
fucking,
great back.
He holds the record due to the fact that for 11 years, nigga, you could have drove dump trucks through those.
Who gives a fuck? That is the team. Yo, don't get mad because fucking Jerry Jones spent money on a fucking great line. I hate when people bring that fact. Oh, Emmitt Smith had a great line.
Nigga, you could have run
What
for
the fuck?
2,000 yards
Thurman Thomas had a great fucking line too. Don't get me wrong. Barry Sanders was one of the fucking dopest.
Never had an offensive line.
He never had an offensive line.
That's the best
and he made
running
shit
back
happen.
in NFL history.
He made shit happen. He made shit happen. But he doesn't have the
rushing
fucking
title.
No, he doesn't have rings, motherfucker. He don't got the fucking shit around his finger.
But name me a star in this modern age now, NFL player that's by himself other than a quarterback that has his ring. Nobody does. That's the fucking problem. That's why Barry never got it.
By himself.
Barry only played for, 10 years? And out of those 10 years, a team that in history, in the context of history, the Lions, out of 60 seasons, made the playoffs 2 of those seasons.
You think,
three of them, actually.
So you telling
Barry
me.
Sanders was on all of those teams.
But in no sport, in football, no individual person will ever make. Huh?
It's a team sport.
Yeah, no individual person will ever make a team in football.
look,
I don't
what
give a
makes
fuck
you-
what nobody says.
Okay, as a
Peyton
team,
Manning with the Colts winning that championship, that could have been on his back.
Teams don't make Hall of Fame players. It's vice versa. The players make that Hall of Fame team and vice versa, yo. Like,
I guess.
how many fucking guys are... Look, even Archie Manning's in the Hall of Fame, yo. That guy, to me, doesn't deserve to be in the fucking thing.
I don't think so
He
either.
went 7-9 is his best career thing. He never went to the playoff with the Saints.
But a lot of people
like
say
the guy.
a lot of
So it's
people
like a
say the same
popularity
shit.
thing. They put
A
him
lot
in
of
there.
people say the same shit about Joe Namath.
Okay, he's got 1 Super Bowl at least, though. The guy's got a ring.
does.
Hardware's hardware. That's different than a fucking guy that didn't even go 8-8 ever in his career and played for 12 years. That's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, you made 2 good sons that made your saved your family name and shit. But that doesn't mean that you deserve to be a fucking Hall of Famer. But that goes back to my original thing. That's why, to me, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, yeah, he's a good player, yo. But that's the
He was a
difference.
great fucking player.
Barry
Dude,
Sanders is a great player.
No, Barry Sanders was
Probably
great too.
the greatest running
they were
back
both
to
great.
ever play the game, arguably. Seriously. And we're lucky we got to watch the guy.
I would rebuttal that. I would think the dude.
Dude, look.
I would think the dude from
Barry
Oklahoma,
Sanders,
Oklahoma, that never went to the league, The dude that
Marcus Dupree.
Yeah, Marcus Dupree could have probably been the best running.
He went to the LA Rams for 2 or 3 years.
That shit don't fucking count.
Card. Yo, if you were an NFL player, you were on the thing for 3
Bo
years.
Jackson.
You'd let people be
Bo
like,
Jackson could have been the best running back ever. But with a running back to be successful, you need a good line.
You're talking to the guy that believes that he is. If he would have had his fucking
of course
career,
he would.
There's no
but
doubt.
But my other favorite running back was fucking Walter Payton. I never
that's what irks me is the fact that Walter Payton is another guy that fucking was on a team by himself with no blocking.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, he had a defense. That's it.
He had an offense. He had a good quarterback.
For 1 year. You know that he joined the team in like 1978, right?
Yeah,
like 6 or 7 years where the Bears were fucking garbage.
But he was still
garbage.
balling.
They had the monsters of Midway. Walter Payton was tearing shit up, but they were garbage. It's like Lions scenario.
All right, whatever.
And
but
again,
now we got linemen that are over 300 pounds.
My argument is
and
put
then
Barry Sanders behind your line for Emmitt Smith, and what happens? I think the motherfucking guy sets astronomical numbers that AP would never be able to touch.
But nobody
you give Barry Sanders that blocking, and it would have been fucking unbelievable.
Man, Emmitt Smith made the right adjustments. He made the right cuts. He was a reliable back, man. He got those first downs when you needed it. His line was great. Yeah, you can't take that shit away from him. I'm just saying that the
nigga holds the record due to the fact that like Larry Allen and who the fuck else is huge, bro. He's like the biggest motherfucker, yo. The tackle. Can't remember. Oh, Leon Lett's defensive tackle. Who was their right tackle, bro? This is your favorite team, supposedly.
Nate Newton, I think.
Nate Newton and motherfucking the other guy I was just talking about.
It wasn't my favorite team. It's just Emmitt Smith is my favorite running back, man.
I mean, at the time that we were growing up, everybody was a fucking Cowboys fan.
Cowboys were a fucking ill team. They're like the Yankees.
They
were like the Yankees.
It's the U.
No, it's because fucking you know what? They
team.
Spent money on a fucking team. They didn't. The owners didn't get. Well, yeah, Jerry Jones.
The owner gives a fuck. Jerry Jones is one of my favorite owners. I hate your team, Jerry, but you're somebody.
He spends money on the team. Dude.
He loves his team.
And nobody can fucking hate him.
Were I an NFL owner, I'd do it almost exactly like Jerry Jones or Al Davis. Those are idols to me, bro. You guys are the shit forever. But it is what it is. On the other hand, is the fact that what we're arguing about is this nigga had. You could have driven drum trucks through the holes this guy got.
Let's move it along. Next subject.
Give me water.